What's up, guys? Today I want to talk about Mr. Mime a bit more and just explain how I play this Pokemon. Here's the build. I don't want to talk a bit too much about it, but I am trying out Scorchy currently, and I actually kind of like it a lot. Scorchy does seem pretty decent, especially in late game and also early game for some stacking, because we do have the special specs, so it just increases our confusion damage by a lot. So when we start the game, we fake out the first bunny right here. We kill it, or we can do it first, or, you know, also to KO it. And then we keep our fake out, obviously, for the second two bunnies right here. I'm going to clap them from bottom, and obviously want to clap both together. So then we just straight up run over to the right side. I want to start stacking my special specs to increase my damage, of course, and then we look for last hitting. So get our first stack right here. We look for this bunny right here. We want to keep our boosted auto attack if we can as well, maybe for the last hit and just stunning our opponent. Boosted auto attack is up right now, so you can see I'm waiting a bit. But now I'm just going to decide to clap because he actually damaged by quite a lot. And this is an insanely fast way of getting level 4. And if you get level 4 in this Pokemon, you pretty much win laning phase, right? We have Confusion now. And there we go. Quick barrier Confusion. We pretty much will get every single last hit now. If we don't misplay, we already have 3 stacks as well, so it's going quite well. Sadly, my guy dies here, my lane partner, so I could have maybe done something there more. I want to walk behind them and knock them into the wall. But yeah, my lane Charmander sadly dies. Here we just walk up, confuse against the wall, and get easy last hits. And now the lane should be very much in my favor, unless my Charmander keeps dying, of course. That can always be a bit more difficult. So here, I'm actually dropping very low on HP, so I have to be a bit careful. But yeah, we just knock early. We just want to... I mean, I could have waited for the Altaria to die and get the last hit there, but I was already dropping very low, and I just wanted to make sure that I get, you know, secured last hits. We obviously want to get to level 6 as fast as possible for the power swap. Another last hit, if we can get it. This time the wall wasn't in range, but my confusion damage is still enough. And here the score shield, we tried to score with it. Sadly, not enough. The EV is still enough to give it nice wall and confusion stun very fast. And then we junglers here, so we gotta be a bit careful. Just gotta be a tiny bit careful. They actually, Glaceon was damaging me a lot. And I just take this last hit because I want level 6. I just want my power swap because then I know the game is gonna be absolutely easy for me. As soon as I get my power swap. What power swap still does? It heals you, it does damage, it slows your opponents, it gives you boost speed, and it also reduces their damage. So very good. Another quick wall. Confusion was just some poke. I'm waiting for this now. And, but yeah, can't get in range of this. Indeedy. And I'm just going to power swap my Charmeleon, so we can start healing up. You can see, you can heal our allies as well. Only problem with Glaceon is that Glaceon, if you confuse a Glaceon, the passive will just proc, and it also going to lose your power swap. But here we actually the Espeon just gets absolutely obliterated right here. And yeah, you can see how much damage we do, right? Espeon is very dogs in the bush. I just know he's in here. I anger my confusion. And he's dead. So what happens when you... I think it's going to happen later. I'm going to showcase what happens when you power swap and confuse on a Glaceon. It's pretty annoying. So right here, looking for the power swap onto either my Charmeleon or the Absol. So I just tried hitting one of these, right? Like, it doesn't matter who it lands on, it's going to be good. If I landed on my Charmeleon, he's going to get move speed, he's going to start healing. If I hit on the Absol, obviously I can stun as well. But now I just decide to stun it into the wall. And then we just try to live. But yeah, miss my power swap here, which obviously can still be easy to miss. Pick up a berry. Sadly, we couldn't help our Charmeleon too much. Very unfortunate, but yeah. I'll try to go for this last hit right here. Now we can, with power swap, confusion, pretty much get every single last hit. So what power swap also does is that your confusion always stuns, right? That's why it's such a good combination. You don't have to hit a wall. As long as someone is power swapped, they're gonna get stunned. Here, try to hit someone, my Charmeleon, give him some damage, just confusion. Sadly can't reach the Espeon. Try to cap with my Scorchy, too many points. So just gonna walk back for now. Here we stun the Glaceon under the goal. I'm just gonna walk right past it into the berry. He's stuck to my power swap. And we get 2 nice KOs. My Charmeleon following up this time. And we can score some few points. I think we could have we didn't have to really kill this yet. Power swapping my Charmeleon here again. If he actually just waits a bit, he could have gotten level 9. But now I realize I have to recall for top lane because the Regieleki is rocking in. I sadly didn't get level 9 either yet, but my team is just getting destroyed. This game was also a great showcase on how we can come back with Mr. Mime. Because our top lane and jungle. This is the funny part, right? We got ganked on bot lane. We actually got ganked on bot lane, but then we have Soul as well. Our top lane still lost this hard with the Blissey. So yeah, but this can happen. I'm just Unite moving here. I just want to make sure this Absol doesn't get away. Right, he has Pursuit. He has maybe ways of getting out. Just want to make sure I get it. Sadly, Blissey doesn't get stunned to the wall. I'm going to keep chasing right here. But also be very careful because Safeguard removes power swap. So if someone is power swapped and then he gets safeguarded by Blissey, the power swap also, you know, goes away. So it's a bit annoying. Always gotta make sure you watch out for that and maybe keep track of Blissey's safeguard cooldown. So yeah, this game is looking pretty bad now. We really lost top 2 goal, or 2 goals on top side. So power swap onto the Espeon, and the Unstoppable of my Blissey is able to go through the Unite move. And we just kill the Espeon without any effort. Very straightforward kill. Gonna bonk those. I actually don't know what the pre-evolution of Altaria is called. I actually have no idea. That wasn't Swablu, was it? Maybe. Now I'm gonna look maybe for a score on bot side. They have no jump pads yet, so they have no jump pads up. We can maybe always look for a score, but Azumarill is here, so I'm just gonna stun, power swap, confusion. I'm still staying in my power swap range, because I can actually win this if I get my Unite move back up. Here we hit a very nice confusion onto the Absol as well, while also stunning the Azumarill with power swap, so that's even better. And now we can look for a Unite move maybe, so I'm just gonna confuse stun instantly, power swap into confusion stun into my Unite move. And I don't know why my video is looking like this sometimes. I have no idea why it does that. And maybe I shouldn't pause too much. Looking for another stun right here. I just want to look for a quick KO onto, you know, the Absol, because a lot of experience for me. And I'm level 11 now. 11 confusion plus is one of your biggest power spikes. You do crazy amounts of damage after level 11. Right here. So you can see I'm already aiming behind me. I know this Absol is going to sucker punch me and land behind me, right? So I'm already pre-aiming my power swap behind me, so that when he lands, we go. There's our power swap instantly on the Absol. So already thinking ahead. Confusion stun the Absol, and he's dead. Now looking for the Blissey. Looking for another confusion, not looking for another power swap. I can't quite do it. And we hit the Espeon into the wall stand, do crazy amount of damage. Power swap onto the Espeon, and we actually finish him off. And now we power swap our Blissey to start healing, and we actually live thanks to the healing also from the Isaac Spear. So we go turn around for 1v3 right there. We get a KO, and we also get away. Now my goal is farming my Unite move back up if I can. Somehow, but yeah, we have to defend the Regieleki. I'm gonna take this Altaria. Looking for level 13 still, so our power swap becomes even better. And power swap level 13 decreases your opponent's damage by more, and also makes your allies do more damage to their power swap. Charizard is getting the Regi steal, so I'm just gonna take this wrap off right here because no one else is taking it. We shouldn't even fight this far out. Like, fighting this far out can be quite risky. But my Unite move is back up. I'm gonna look for this 50 cap right here. I have my score sheet still, we are all top lane, so let's just look for something right here. And right here, I think this is the scenario. So we power swap the Glaceon, and then we confusion stun. Oh no, it's not the scenario. But what can happen if Glaceon's passive is up, power swap for some reason doesn't remove it. Only like really hard CC does. So when we power swap into confusion, Glaceon turns invisible, becomes unstoppable, and then the power swap also gets removed. So you're gonna be very careful with that. But here's our score sheet coming in action, very nice. Get 50 in. Power swap my Absol, just trying to power swap anyone, either opponents or my team. Now we just jump into 3 characters right here, stun them a lot of times, look for another confusion, I power swap into confusion, and score some more points, so my Unite move gets back up faster. Finish off the Espeon, and now the game looks very good again suddenly, right? We pretty much just ace them here. So right here, oh wait, what was it? Oh, I went too far back. Of course my boost auto attack can always proc Espeon's passive, right? So, was it here? So right here, I'm just proccing Espeon's passive with my boost auto attack. After my boost auto attack is gone, now I can power swap and confusion. Sadly, my power swap actually missed me onto Absol. I obviously tried to power swap the Glaceon, but I couldn't reach it. Now it's getting a bit scary. I just power swap my Duraludon for some healing and for some more damage on him, but he probably should get out slowly right here. Gonna stun the Blissey, and we just run. I mean, my entire team just died. Bit too much, and here the Absol tries very hard. We just confusion stun him before his Sucker Punch comes out. And we take him down. I'm still getting very greedy right there. We're level 40 now, so I'm very, very strong. And I'm trying to just look for more even. Obviously, don't want to die right now. But right now, the safeguard is gone, so I could look for something. But yeah, hitting power swaps can still be quite difficult if the opponents are fast, right? So, here, there you see it, safeguard. Instantly removes my power swap, so you gotta be very aware of it. And yeah, so right here, you see power swap is on. Safeguard comes, unstoppable, and it's gone. It's just gone. Give me some power swap onto Blissey. So the only hard thing about this build is hitting power swaps, right? It can be quite difficult sometimes. It's still like a very tiny skill shot that has a decent amount of animations, so. But I'm 14. I'm pretty much as strong as I can be as a mime. Of course, 15 would even be nicer, but that's... Yeah. Level 14 is already great enough. That already doesn't happen always. Here, so if I hit my power swap right here into a confusion stun, the Absol pretty much almost dies. Sadly, I kind of whiff it as well again. If I hit it right here, I would have just Unite moved. So if I hit this right here, this power swap in confusion, I would have just Unite moved, look for a team fight into Rayquaza. Since I don't hit it though, I'm not Unite move yet. and I'm going to try to power swap my Blissey or someone else here again. Going for the enemy Blissey. And he's power swap, he's going to die. My Blissey actually has to Unite Move to live. Looking for the Azumarill now. Sadly, we missed them all. We look for a power swap, auto tech, and we finish off the Azumarill. Back into the fight now. I'm just going to angle my... So here I didn't power swap, I just angled my Confusion. Walk into the left. Wish there was a bit easier way of like going back in this. But yeah. I'm just angling my Confusion into the wall, of course, right here. So I walk behind her, and bam. I could also just power swap as well. Now power swap my Draladan for healing and more damage. I'm just going to Unite Move the Absol right here. I just want the Absol to die. We follow it up. We hit a stun. But actually, I can't believe this missed. Like, this Confusion right here, I can't believe it missed. It's actually... So right here, we have a big stun. But I guess if you're right on top of someone, the Confusion can miss. So you gotta be very careful with that. So... But yeah, you pretty much want to Unite Move into your opponents as well. There's two ways of engaging a fight. Either you power swap Confusion, instantly Unite Move, or you start with the Unite Move, and then on the last stun, right, after they're always stun very long, after your last explosion of Unite Move, you look for a massive stun into one or multiple characters as well. So now we're just going to kill him with the power swap. There's next Confusion, and there we go. Glaceon finally dies. I'm just going to take the 100 points right here. Have my score sheet in case someone jumps, and there we go. Score sheet getting value right here. Blissey would have otherwise stopped me, and now we have a pretty decent lead in points, so we can maybe play it a bit slower. Blissey moving the safeguard again, my power swap. I'm just going to be very aggressive right here. Sadly, my Confusion goes through Blissey again. Looking for my next boost auto attack, we kill Blissey. Looking for another Confusion. And now Absol is just doing Rayquaza. We don't really have to do it though. Enemy Absol still has Unite, but he as well again. I'm just so ready for this Absol. You can see me. I try to, after the Unite Move is gone, you can see me right here at my power swap. I try to perfectly time it when Absol comes out of the Unite Move, so I pretty much can't miss it, right? Because Absol stands still after getting out of the Unite. And then she also just dies, so Absol just goes down. We take Rayquaza. And obviously still have to score. Is this a scenario maybe? Let's see. Yeah, right here you can see it. This is so annoying. This is the scenario I wanted to talk about as well for the last thing of this video. Right here, it's power swapped, and power swap doesn't remove somehow the passive. So now my Confusion does. And now, yeah, power swap is also gone because he turned invisible. So pretty annoying. Enemy team surrenders. And I think this was a pretty decent comeback from us, right? So this game looked very doomed. We lost our second goal so early into the match. 9 KOs, 11 assists, and I don't know how much damage we did this game. I don't know if I checked it. Doesn't look like I did. Oh no, there we go. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope it was helpful. And don't forget to like and subscribe.